And I age in the wines in those older oak barrels for years, 3 years at least. And in some cases, I have one wine that I age almost 5 years before I ever bottle it. Because things age in the barrel differently than they would in a bottle. Certain things occur in the grape and the taste of that wine. And in the old world, a lot of their older barrels that they used, I mean, were very old. So I'm emulating more of Europe. We have more in relationship actually as a growing area in terms of soil, not soil, but in terms of climate and humidity with the south of France than we do California. So it makes more sense for us to study southern France. I have a strong relationship there in terms of the climate and the problems that I have to deal with. And so I also look at their winemaking philosophy. I try to translate it to the New World. I'm not trying to make a French wine, but I'm trying to take the French philosophy of working with the grape and the wine as an art. I use the science, but the art is always dominant. And if there's ever two in question, the art wins. Because it's a matter of taste. And I want a wine that is good with food. And that's my goal.
Wonderful. Now, you said Cab Franc grapes?
This is Cabernet Franc. They're not quite as far along in the ripeness. The veraison just started, and all of the vineyard. And some of them are much further along in their development than others. The Franc is one of the last things that I harvest, so it's one of the last things to change. It grows very well in North Carolina. A lot of the vineyards are very successful with Cabernet Franc. You know, if someone had to say, well, what would be a very good red that you can grow in the Piedmont and the foothills, I think I could say very easily Cabernet Franc. Before I would say Cabernet Sauvignon. I grow it well here, Cabernet Sauvignon, but 4 or 5 miles from here you possibly couldn't. But Franc grows well in most of our area. And it's an upright growing vine. It's an easy vine to take care of. It's popular. People enjoy the Franc, and I like what it brings to the table as a wine when I start blending them, because I'm blending most of my wines together. When I'm actually I do from time to time make a Cabernet Franc varietal, but most of the time what I'm doing is a blend that one of my customers named Michael's Blend. But what I make is try to make the very best blend I can from everything available. And what it winds up usually being is from the Cabernet Sauvignon, Merlot, and Cabernet Franc, and predominantly Franc sometimes. This new year I'm harvesting Malbec and Petit Verdot that will be available for that blend.
So true Bordeaux style wine. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But I think sometimes in the aging, in the way I'm approaching the longer aging in the barrel, I've had some wine people say that sometimes my Bordeaux style wine actually reminds them more of a Côte Rôtie, which I say thank you very much.